Wow, today is a wonderful day, a beautiful day, and many of you are probably relaxing, having a great time, enjoying yourself out there in the sun, having a picnic, so on and so forth. So anyway, happy Sunday to as many of you. But before we get into that, many of you already know me. It's your girl, Adez. So today we are going to be talking about long-term effects of abuse. So as we start, now a lot of us actually knows, what happens after a person is abused, and it is something that actually affects us long term. So when a victim is abused, for example, like a 14-year-old girl or 15-year-old girl, when they are abused, it affects them long term. And what I mean by that, it affects them long term in a sense that because, for example, that they've been raped several times, and as a result of that they have continuous trauma every single day. And it's not just something that actually goes away like that. It's something that actually torments them, that haunts them every single day for the rest of their life. It affects them so much that they find it hard. They find it so hard to actually do the things that they are used to, simply because an abuser has decided to violate them. This abuser has actually decided to destroy their life. So things are not really the same again for that victim. That victim will turn to so many things for comfort. For I it could be they can turn to cocaine. They can turn to cocaine, just to comfort them, to bring the stress levels down. They can go as far as turn into alcohol. They can turn to alcohol, be drinking continuously, having having stress a lot, even going into fights at school, having fights at work. Even they can go as far as shouting at their manager, causing fights to their fellow staff, so on and so forth. Now, now adults who were abused, adults who were abused as a child, they find it really hard. They find it so hard to fit into the society. They find it so hard to they find it so hard to cope because because of what life has thrown at them. Because maybe one of the victims, they've lost two of their parents, and even added to the loss of their two parents, they're dealing with this stress of this abuser that has actually decided to violate them, that's decided to rape them, destroy their life, turn their life upside down. Now they become so stressed. Even the ones that are not even working, they'll find it so hard to get a job. They find it so hard to communicate with people. They physically actually find it so hard to communicate with people, to project with people. They find it so hard. They find it very, very, very difficult, very difficult to get on with life. simply because somebody decided to destroy their life. The life that they plan to map out. They plan these victims, they had their life mapped out. They had it planned. They plan to be a doctor, they plan to be a nurse, they plan to be an astronaut, they plan to probably be the next prime minister. But unfortunately, somebody out there actually decided to take that away from them. Somebody out there decided to destroy their life. And now these victims actually, they can't get that life that they once had. They can't get that life back. They, as much as they try and they try and they try and they try their best, is not working. It is not working at all. Life is really so tough for them. It's so hard. It is hard for them. They really, really finding it so hard. Now, also in the terms of parenting, also that's where it affects them. That's where it affects them, because as a result to them being raped, they find it hard to become good parents. And because of that continuous trauma that they get every single time, they they find it hard to be a good parent to their children. Rather they'll take their anger out on their children, on their innocent children that they don't even know anything. They don't know their children. They don't even know their children. They don't even know what is going on. And they'll be looking at their mother, that, whoa, mom, but what have I done to you? That Why are you screaming at me? Why are you shouting at me? They'll be looking at their mum. They'll be asking that question. But mom, I know that you've passed through this situation, but remember that I wasn't there. I wasn't there when this incident happened to you. And it's just like where the child will be telling her own. It's just like where the child actually would tell their own mother that, mum, that, look, I really appreciate that you don't talk to me in this kind of manner. But it's not that they're actually physically saying it, but their body language is actually telling them, is actually telling the mother. And it's just that the mother has to kind of figure out what the child is trying to tell them. And then when they eventually do, they will actually get the message loud and clear that, that, yeah, yes, that, in fact, why is it that I'm actually taking my anger out on my children for something that they were not even there when it even happened? So that's why we as individuals, we need to we need to find a solution to this problem. There must be a solution out there somewhere, and I'll keep saying it. We are going to keep fighting until there's a solution, because this this is bad. It's so bad. We can't be living our life as normal, and then somebody decides to actually turn our life upside down. It's just like where that person is like your arch enemy. That person is that person has actually, not necessarily that person has come into your life, but that person is actually bent on destroying the life of that victim. They are actually bent on it. And that's what they've actually vowed. They've actually vowed that every single victim that they see, they don't even care. They don't care. They actually don't care at all. They don't care who that person is. They don't care whose child that person is. But all they care about is for them to get their revenge. But abusers, you need to know. You need to know that these victims that you're preying on, you need to know, and you need to know very well. So if I were you, I'll actually draw your ears very well and listen to this. These victims, they don't know you. All these victims, they don't know you at all. They don't know your history, they don't know where you come from, they don't know who you are. But all they end up finding themselves is becoming victims to a situation that they themselves they don't even understand. So abusers out there, you need to stop. You need to stop, because this abuse that you are doing, you think that you can actually destroy young people's lives, it's not going to work. It's not going to work, and it's not going to be long. It's not going to be long until when the law catches up on you, until when until when the police surrounds you. And you wouldn't want that. You wouldn't want that at all. So if I were you, I would actually turn my life around. If I were you, I would actually say my hands is up. No more. I don't want to be an abuser anymore. I don't want to be preying on innocent victims anymore. I don't want. Because just like that saying, what goes around comes back around. And sooner or later, you need to realize that if you actually decide to have a child, or is either if you decide to settle down and have a child, or if you already have children, this the exact same thing that you have been doing, going out there and preying on all these innocent victims, the exact same thing that your child will even do. And the worst part of it is that that child will even become more worse than you. So even if you actually decide to actually give it up completely, even if you decide to give it up, your child, you've actually, what you actually don't realize is actually you've actually left a bad, you've actually left and you've actually sowed a bad legacy for your child. And that your child will be doing the exact same thing that you are doing. And it will be even they'll be doing the exact same thing and it will be much greater. It will be much greater than your own. Because what? Because one day you're gonna get old. One day, one day you are gonna get old. One day you're gonna get old. You have so many wrinkles all over yourself, all over your body, your face. One day you are gonna be very, very weak. One day you're going to be so weak that you will not be able to walk well again. You won't be able to actually do the things that you used to do. One day you're not even going to be able to do this rubbish anymore that you're even doing. One day, one day, someone out there will want to help you. But the question is, what message are you sending out to people? Because with what you are doing, you're actually chasing people away. You don't know that what you're doing is that you're actually chasing people away. You are chasing people out of your life with this kind of behavior. By going out there violating people, innocent people, by going out there and violating them, by forcefully having sex with them without their consent, without their permission. You are chasing people away from your life. People won't even want to get close to you. They won't even want to get close to you at all. Simply because they are terrified. They are so scared of you. They're so scared that they don't even know if you're actually going to come on them. They don't even know whether if you're actually going to come on them like a bull. They won't even know. They won't know. They'll be so terrified. They'll be terrified that when they see you actually, they'll run 100 miles. And the worst part of it is that the worst part of it is that, hey, if they're around their friends, they'll even be whispering it to their friends, telling their friends that, look, they'll be telling their friend in their ear that, this guy, this guy actually raped this girl, one of the girls in our school. This guy raped this girl. So if I were you, for your own safety, you better take your friends, you better take your cousins, you better take your friends, your cousins, your sisters, you better take them and run. You better take them away and run, because you you don't know whether if you're going to become the next victim. And I pray that you don't. But if I were you, I will run. I will run for your dear life. And that's what these victims will be saying to their friends, to their loved ones. Hi Emma, welcome. Welcome to the show. Welcome. It is so lovely. It is so lovely to have you on. So, now also, not only does abuse have a long-term effect, but what it actually does, it actually turns people to criminals. Yeah, it turns them to criminals. Oh my God, I've never, huh? Oh my God, never, I'm never going to shout. I'm never gonna, huh? I'm never gonna shout out. Oh, okay. Oh, why? Why, Emma? You say you don't want to shout. Why? Why don't you want to shout? Anyway, so it actually turns them to criminals. You see, these victims end up actually turning to criminals. It turns them to what they don't want to be, simply because of these abusers. These abusers has really destroyed their life. And now these innocent victims, they become so mean. They become so mean to anybody they see now. They don't even care. They don't even care now. They don't even care. They don't care at all who the person is. They don't even care whether if that person is related to them. They don't even care. Oh, that's when you read their comments. Ah, yeah. Yeah, so they don't care who that person is. They don't care at all. All they care is that what they want actually is their own pound of they want their own pound of flesh. They'll now tell themselves, they'll now talk to them, they'll now be talking to themselves and tell themselves that, okay, that since this abuser has decided to violate me, now I want my own pound of flesh. So anybody that crossed my path, I don't even care. I don't give two hoots. I don't even care. I don't care who the person is. But as far as I can actually see the image of that person that violated me, I don't even care. I don't even want to know who the person is. But all I want to know is that I want my own pound of flesh. So that victim now will become so rude. She'll become so mean to whoever it is that they see, whoever it is that she comes across. Really, she becomes so rude to them that even the person will be wondering, oh, but what have I done? I haven't done anything like that. What have I done? So it actually makes that person that hasn't even done anything. It makes them to question themselves that, I love your hair. It is so pretty. You are so. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All of you really, really been complimenting about my hair. Thank you so much. So yeah, so anyway, so as I was saying, this victim, yeah, she'll become so rude to the next person. This person this person will even be wondering, like, oh, but what have I done? What, I mean, tell me, what have I done? Why are you being so rude to me? It's something that it's just something that the person has to kind of figure out himself in a way. But eventually, sooner or later, that person will encounter that victim again. And eventually, when that victim encounters that person that she was being rude to, eventually she'll give in, and she'll give in, not straight away, she'll give in, and she'll actually tell that person what happened to her. And yeah, it's something, yeah, it's something that she will, yeah, she'll cry her eyes out, pour her heart out. That's actually what these victims do. When a victim eventually actually uh, gets to know somebody, and the victim actually pours out the heart, she pours out the heart to that person that they don't even know. She pours their heart out, and will tell this intended person that, look, that this is what's happened to me, and this is why I actually treat men the way I treat them. It's not that I like treating men this way, but a fellow man like you has actually dealt with me. A fellow man like you has actually violated me. So now, yeah. So now they. Okay, why is nobody commenting? Your story is quite. Oh, tell them that. Please help me. Please help me and tell them. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. They need to comment. Thank you so much for raising that. Thank you. Please help me and tell them that they should comment. So yes. So anyway. So the girl will be telling the guy that, look, that your own fellow man actually dealt with me. This guy, he violated me. He turned my life upside down. He destroyed my life. So this is why I'm treating men the way I do. It's not that I want to treat men the way I do. I mean, it's not that every single man actually does all this kind of rubbish to victims, but it's just that the way life actually throws itself. I mean, it's tough, and it's really difficult. It's really difficult for these victims, because I know how these victims actually feel. I know how they feel, because like I said yesterday, I've actually seen an elderly person being abused in a care home. I've actually seen them being abused by their so-called carer. They these carers, they don't have respect. Oh, thank you, Emma. These carers. I'm not saying all carers. Don't misquote me. Not all carers, but I'm talking about the bad carers actually. Some of these carers, they have no regard for these elderly people. They don't even care. They treat elderly people anyhow, forgetting that they have elderly grandparents, forgetting that they have grandparents, and they seem to forget that if a carer is looking after their grandparents, how would they want the carer to be treating their grandparents? So we as individuals, actually, we're supposed to be our brother's keepers. We are actually supposed to be our brother's keepers. All this all this nonsense that is happening, all this nonsense that is happening in this world is gone crazy. It's gone really, really crazy. And we as individuals, we need to fight. We need to fight for our right. I don't know whether if you guys are in agreement with me. Do you agree with me? Do you agree with me? Let's fight for our rights. We need to fight for our right and say no to these abusers. They need to stop. So so I have someone here that I want to ask a few questions. I want to ask just a few questions in our own opinions. It's sad that only 3 people are. Yeah, tell them. Yeah, thank you. So I have someone here that I want to ask a few questions. I just want to know her own opinions. So again, she's my daughter, so I want to yeah. So I just want to get her opinions. So so hold on for me. So no, don't worry. Don't worry. If you don't you don't need to show your face. Don't be shy, but you can just talk. So, welcome to my live. So, how are you?
Right.
That's good. So, I just want to I want to ask you just a few questions for your own opinions. So, I'm talking about long-term effects of abuse. So, the first question that I want to ask you is that what do you feel about people who has been abused?
Like the victims.
Yeah, victims.
I feel sad for them because that's deal with so much trauma and it can affect their lives and their mental health a lot. Like especially young people when they're being abused. That
Yeah,
can affect their schoolwork and how they see the world.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that is very great. Now, the next question is, what do you think that the government isn't doing?
I think the government isn't like giving a lot of attention to it, like, and they don't really understand the effects of abuse on people.
Yeah,
And even though they do like mental health days and everything, it's not really enough to stop abusers because like behind closed doors, there are so many stories of people who have been abused and it's out. But what about the people who haven't been discovered yet and the abusers haven't been exposed? They're still like being hurt.
wow, wow. So, the last question is that if you come across a person that has been abused, what advice would you give to them?
Pray to Jesus because he listens all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Tell someone, like talk to someone about it. Spread awareness about the fact and like get help because it's really traumatic what
Yeah,
happens to people. Like, yeah.
yeah. Okay, that is lovely. And thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, okay. Okay, can I ask you a question? Yeah, go on. Go on. Go on, Emma. Ask away. Oh, do you do a lot of live streams? Oh, okay. Actually, yes, I do. I do. I do a lot of live streams all the time. Okay. What's my favorite color? Oh, that's a good one. My favorite color is lilac. I love it. I'm mad about lilac. I love lilac. That is my favorite color. So what's your favorite color, Emma? What's your favorite color? So there you had it. My daughter has said her opinion. Okay. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? Florida, I'm on a plane there now. Wow. Hi. Oh, okay. Maybe red. Okay. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? I'm on. Hi. Can you say hi, Florida? I'm on a plane now. Okay. Again, hi. Hi again. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Stumbling. Okay. I'm not.
Oh, she means yes, I'm subscribing to you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that. Okay. Oh, were you?
Where are you from?
Oh, where am I from? Ah, I'm from UK. I am from UK, but I'm a British Nigerian actually. Thank you for asking.
You want some?
So, so anyway, now the next one is that also. Are you from? Oh, amazing, South Africa. I love that country. I love that country. Yeah, and one day I would like to come and visit South Africa and come and see how it looks like. Yeah, because I've seen a lot of South African films. It is exactly like London. The way they've actually done it up, it looks exactly like London. Yeah. So yeah, so the next one is that they so after these abusers they've done all the bad things that they have done to these victims. What they now do is that they'll start harming themselves. They'll start showing signs that they'll start showing signs that they want to harm themselves. Thank you. Oh wow, thank you so much, Emma. I really appreciate. Thank you so much. So they start showing signs that they'll start showing signs that life isn't worth to them. So what I mean by the signs is that they'll start slitting their wrist. They'll start using the bottle on themselves. They'll start using the bottle on themselves, giving themselves mark, cutting their chest all the way down. They'll start giving themselves marks on their legs, on their face, everywhere. They'll even start go as far as punching themselves, even punching themselves to the door. They now start harming themselves simply because they know quite well that what they have done is wrong. They know. These are what actually really pains me the most is that these abusers, they know exactly what they have done. They know that what they have done is wrong, and they know very well that they will land themselves in prison. They know. They really, really know. And yet they keep doing it. And that's why we need to fight for our right. I'm the only one watching. Right, thank you. That is why, that is actually why we need to fight for our right. Now, my question to as many of you, would you actually want to continue seeing other people being abused? Especially knowing that you as an individual have been in that situation. Would you want to continue seeing that person being abused? Oh, now there's 4 people. Thank you. So again, my question is, would you want to see? Oh, yeah. Yeah. It is. It is. It's so terrible. It's terrible. And again, that's why we need to fight for our right. Now, my question is, what are most of you doing that will actually help to actually eradicate, to solve this problem? What what actually are you guys doing? What research are you guys actually doing that actually will help people protect themselves against these abusers. What research are you guys doing? And not, I mean, not, don't misquote me. I'm not saying that you guys are not doing your research. Of course, yeah, please do, by all means. But what I need you guys to do is to do more research. And as you're doing that research, what I'll actually say, what is your favorite show? Oh, actually, my favorite show, my favorite program that I actually like is Charmed. I love that. I love that program. I love it. It's something I've actually watched it a million times. So when I watch it after several years or several months, I watch it again. Oh, hi, Mr. Ken. Mr. Ken, how are you? Yeah, yeah, it's my favorite program. I love it. I love it so much. I'm calling you. Yeah, I'm great. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming on. And how's your day? How's your day? How yeah, how's your day? What are you up to in this lovely weather? So yeah, anyway, yeah. So simply what I'm trying to say. Oh, I'm day huh? I'm day. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, so simply what I'm trying to say is that, oh, it is my day is boring. Oh, yeah, I understand. Well, at least you're here, and you. Oh, that was me. Okay, no worries. Whether if it's a mistake or whether if you're serious, oh, don't worry. So anyway, so simply what I'm trying to say is that we as individuals, we need to fight for our right. We need to do more research. We need to do more research. Not only should we do research, we need to create more awareness. And as we're doing it, where am I from? Again, thank you. Again, once again, I am from the UK, but I'm a British Nigerian. So as I was saying, so as we're doing our research, what will actually be helpful is that we should do our research, and we should actually show it to the police. Wow, nice. I'm Nigerian. Oh, great. That's great. So again, we should do our research, and we should show it to the police. So as we're doing our research and we're showing it to the police, we're actually giving them more power, we're giving them even more upper hand to actually apprehend these abusers. And with our research that we do on how we can actually tackle this problem as a whole, it will go a long way. It will actually go a long way for the police, because the police themselves. I mean, me generally, I actually feel sorry for them, because they work their ass off. They work tirelessly. They work day and night. They work 24 hours around the clock. So I hope I am welcome. Of course you are, Mr. Ken. You are welcome. You are welcome. So yeah, so like I was saying, so the police, they work 24 hours around the clock. They work, they back to back. They and you know what really. Do you know the thing that surprises me is that they put their life on the line. Hi, how are you? I'm from Russia. Oh wow. Hi. Hi, welcome. Welcome from Russia. Welcome to the live. So, okay, Mr. Kim, because I do hear about racism. That's why I asked. Yes, you are right. I'm following you. Thank you. Yes, Mr. Ken, you are right. Racism is, yeah, is crazy. Especially in the UK here, racism is is gone beyond the scale. It is it is terrible. It's so terrible. Not just UK, but in Europe as a whole. Racism is very bad. But it's just that, okay, I want to improve my English language. Can you help me? Oh, okay. Cool. Actually, it depends. It depends on what actually. It depends on the help that you actually need. It depends. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, who's your, Ken? Who's your bro? You're so funny. Anyway, yeah. As I'm saying, um, generally what I'm saying is that with our research, we need to, yeah, we need to help. We need to help these police officers. Oh, the guy that wants to learn. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, all right. Um, we need to do our research and okay. How many subscribers do you have? Ah, I've to be honest with you, I've lost count, but I know I have a lot of subscribers. A very, very whole lot of subscribers. But thanks for asking anyway. Um, so as I was saying, so we need to do our research and we need to show it to the police. That way it helps the police to apprehend all these abusers, these predators, that abuses people. It will help them. It will actually help them in the long run. So the more research on how to prevent all this abuse. Thank you. So the more research on how to prevent this abuse, the better this our world and our society will become a better place. So I don't know whether if you guys are in agreement with me, but if you are, please let me know by thumbs up, and that would be great. Anyway, we have come to the end of the live, and I have another program that I will start shortly. So yeah, do stay tuned. But before I go, please don't fail to subscribe, comments, thumb up, do like me, share with your friends and your colleague, and as many people as you feel that will benefit from this. Once again, is your girl Adez. Okay, is it? This is my first time watching your lives. Okay, great. Okay, this was the best live ever. Oh, wow, really? Really? Emma, really? You actually really like it? Amazing. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm really, thank you so much. I'm really flattered, you know. I am so flattered. Wow, amazing. Thank you so much. I'm actually amazed and I'm so surprised that you guys actually enjoy my programs. Thank you so much. You are, oh, wow. I am really touched. I am so touched. I'm so touched by this. Thank you so much. And please, guys, what I would like for you to do for me is to please spread this message viral. Spread it viral to as many people. I really want to learn English. You have a very good accent. I understand your words. I can pay for the lessons. Oh, okay. Oh, okay then. Okay. Wow. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. But is if you actually want to learn English, you can actually go on YouTube. You can go on YouTube, and just type in how to improve your English. If you just type in how to improve your English, and just sit down and watch the video, and yeah, and I believe that it will actually help you to improve on your improving your English, or if you like, because what some people are doing, they actually come to the UK just so that they can improve on their English. So they actually come to the UK, and come and take English lessons. So yeah, so it's entirely up to you. So it's either you can go on YouTube and you can watch how to improve on your English, or you can come over to the UK and to improve your English by taking up English lessons. Or another thing you can do is that you can actually, okay, when do you do your live streams? Oh, I actually do my live streams every day, really. It's every day actually that I do my lives. So yeah, so it's every single day that I do my lives. So yeah, so I do it every day and at any time. So yeah, so to the person that wants to improve their English, so you can actually also check if they have virtual English tutors on your phone. If you go on Google Play Store, you can actually type in and check if you can get virtual English tutors, and from there, yeah, you can install it and check it out. So anyway, guys, so we have again come to the end, and I will be back on again very shortly. So once again, is your girl Adez. See you all very soon. Bye.